Welcome back, everyone, to our My Player Career Mode. As always, a huge thank you for all of your incredible support. I hope that you are all feeling fantastic and having an awesome day. If you missed the previous episode, go back, check it out. There were 2 matches in the last episode to decide the Serie A title, which went to the final day. And we were crowned champions of Serie A, our second league trophy of our career. Today we're going into the new season and we're hoping the transfer window is a quiet one for sales for Juventus. We don't want to see any key players leave in the transfer window because the Champions League is the aim next season. We have a strong squad and I think if we keep hold of our key players, there's no reason why we can't win the Champions League next year. One thing I want to do first, though, before we get into that new season, is show you how our previous teams got on this season. So, starting with the Premier League. Liverpool finished in 5th. Chelsea were crowned champions of the Prem. So, no Champions League for our former club Liverpool, who we won the Premier League with. As for the Championship, Palace had to settle for 5th. And I don't know whether or not they gained promotion to the Prem through the playoffs. And over in Spain, Villarreal had a disappointing season, finishing 9th. So we won't see them in Europe next season. We are so close to being able to buy the last bit of shopping that we need. After we take the investment that we put into the video game and get the money back, we're just 500,000 away from being able to afford the last bit of shopping. I've actually got some funds coming back my way as well in 12 days and 42 days. And then as you see, that one there, the yacht, will have got every single thing in the shopping done. Here's our team then as we scroll through the squad hub and we'll keep our eyes on any players who may leave. We saw a few deals already go through for players that had agreed transfers last season whilst the window was closed. So, I mean, with 23 players, we need to really hold on to every player we've got at the club. We can't really afford to let anyone go. Still, we'll see if that happens. And I will say, I was going to take the number 10 shirt this season. I still might, and I can't actually ask to be taken off the transfer list. But I do really like the number 11 shirt. I don't know why. I just feel like the performances we've had in the 11 here at Juve makes me maybe want to keep the number 11 shirt. Let me know your thoughts. Do we go number 10 or number 11 this season? All right, we've just been paid as we get a transfer offer from Spurs. Thanks, but no thanks. Reject that. At least I know now that we are still receiving transfer offers, even if I can't ask to be taken off the transfer list. So that's good, because I was a little bit worried that maybe the game had bugged out. When there's been on the transfer list, no teams would actually make an offer, but now we've seen that is the case, with Spurs giving us the opportunity there. Bayern Munich now make an offer, but I'm happy here at Juve. Again, thanks, but no thanks. There we go. Get some money back for our investments. And now we got 22 million, which means I can finally buy the yacht. There we go, which means everything in the shopping is now bought. New signing for Juventus, as we see Serginho Dest join from Manchester United for nearly £60 million. I will say, though, there has been a sale of quite an important player for us, as Gvardiol has left. I don't know where he's gone, though. I'm not able to find that transfer, but I know he's gone because I just checked the squad hub to see what had happened. And as you're about to see, our centre-back area, Hugo Silva, Bremer, are the 2 best at the club. And Dragosin is the backup for Juventus. But only 3 centre-backs now. Another sale for Juventus as Mazraoui has left the club. Again, though, when I check in the news, I can't find where our players are going. If I show you the club news, it's all about me and the transfers we've rejected, as there was a latest offer from Chelsea. But still, can't find any news about the sales from Juventus. Barcelona signed Bremer for £70 million from Juventus. He's the first player that I have been able to see as a transfer away. We've let go of a couple more players as well, as we've also signed Jurrien Timber from Liverpool. So we were teammates once upon a time in England. We're teammates again now in Italy. And let's take a quick look then at the squad hub. See what's happened, as there has been some more sales. So, firstly, as you can see in goal, Bailao, he's gone, which means Castiles is the only goalkeeper now at the club. Jurrien Timber's signing after the sale, or before the sale of Bremer, I should say, is fantastic, knowing that Bremer then left the club. Mazraoui's gone. He was one of our right-backs. He has left. Dest and Gusto, the only two right-backs now at the club. Into midfield, we still got Zakaria, we still got De Jong, we still got Pedri. That's a fantastic midfield three. Squad depth-wise, though, you can see we are struggling in a number of areas. Brahim Diaz apparently has been touted to be leaving as well, so he may move on. Chiesa has only got 11 months left on his contract. I'm still transfer listed for some reason. Still can't ask to be removed from the transfer list. As you can see, Zaniolo with 11 months left in his contract as well, and Vlahovic still here too, but only 20 players in Juventus' team right now. Juventus seal £87 million deal for Valentin Velasco, who is a goalkeeper from Nice, 19 years of age. I wonder if, I want to say, he's Keylor Navas' regen? 87 rated at just 19. Exciting prospect. Really good goalkeeper. He should start over Castiles. Time to get the new season underway as we're facing Cagliari away. As let's take a look at the lineups. There is unfortunately no debut for our new goalkeeper Velasco. Castiles starts in goal. A back four of Cambiasso, Silva, Timber and Dest. Zakaria still the captain in the heart of our midfield. Pedri and De Jong just in front of him. Chiesa, Vlahovic and myself as the front three. So Juventus' title defence gets underway here today, and we're looking to start with 3 points. Vlahovic will play me. Has a chance to strike it. Opens up and it's just wide. After scoring the amount of goals we got last season, Cagliari will not be wanting to give us that sort of time and space there. We'll get another look at this. Oh, we won't. This is for an earlier challenge for a yellow card. But we were very, very close to Juventus being 1-0 in front. Here is Obafemi for Cagliari, allowed to go into the penalty area of Juventus as they back off. No offside flag! Obafemi scores. Now the offside flag goes up. Cagliari score the goal, but it will not count. As you can see, the official has raised the offside flag. But again, Juventus, too stagnant. We just stand still. Stroke of half-time. Juventus have got themselves a corner as we're looking for the opener. It's in and back out by Cagliari. De Jong will send it back my way. Another chance to put a cross back in. There it is. Vlahovic gets there! Dusan Vlahovic with his first of the new season. Juventus 1, Cagliari 0. And it's Vlahovic who's got it. And just before this, Napoli are 1-0 down at the moment in their game, as they've not got started in this new season well at all. I think they might have even had a red card as well in their game. But yeah, they're 1-0 down as Juve just take the lead in this one. Vlahovic's header, goalkeeper rooted to the spot. I mentioned that Napoli were 1-0 down. They are 1-0 down to Bologna, but Spezia 1, Milan 1 is a half-time scoreline elsewhere as well. So Milan not off to the best of starts as Vlahovic almost finds Juventus' second. Cragno with a save. Obafemi on the turn for Cagliari. Now finding Weissman as another goal elsewhere. Spezia in front against Milan. This first start, or the first game of the season, is not going the way the big teams would have been hoping for. Napoli behind. Milan now behind. The only team who will be pretty much happy with this is Juve, because they're ahead. As it stands anyway. We've still got a little bit of the game to go here, and we've not dominated it as you'd have been hoping we would have. 20 minutes from time, Cagliari are growing into this and have had far more of the ball in the last 15 minutes than they had previously. Weissman's ball through. Miscontrolled. Castiles forced to go long. Can Vlahovic win the header? The answer is no. Dragovic comes away with it. And now Haidara. He's got a couple of options here. One of them is to play forward to Nevada. And that was a chance Castiles had to save. Diego Villalibre, who's just come on for Cagliari across the face of goal. Gusto turns it behind. Juventus having warning sign after warning sign. But will they heed them, or will Cagliari get an equaliser in this one? That header out, we're going to try and challenge for. I wasn't able to get there in time, though. As we win it back, do we? Not quite. Weissman on the turn. Villalibre, another moment for Castiles to have to save. If Cagliari had better finishing today, Juventus would have been in real trouble. They've had a couple of moments now, and both finishes have been poor from Cagliari. 2 additional minutes by the officials, and you have to look at Juventus and say they got away with it today. A couple of moments where Cagliari, had they have been better, might have got something out of this game. But unfortunately for them, it is going to finish Juventus 1, Cagliari 0. Gusto's ball back in. We went to challenge, and that will be that. It's a winning start to the Serie A season for Juventus. Confirmation of some of the other results as well, as Napoli lose, Milan draw. So a bit of a bumpy start for the, what I would call, title challengers this season. Both not starting very well at all. Another new addition for Juventus, as Mario Hermoso has joined from Sampdoria at centre-back. I imagine his signing is for squad depth, because I think if we look at our team now, we now have 4 centre-backs again. We do indeed. Timber, Silva, Dragusin and Hermoso. So, as you know, I like to have 4 centre-backs if I am playing a manager career mode, just so you got the squad depth, and it seems like the boss agrees with me. I imagine Timber and Silva will be the 2 starting centre-backs, and then Dragusin and Hermoso will probably play in the cups. Match day 2, Caesars play Spezia in Serie A. And looking at their team, you know, they've got some really good players. So I am not surprised, actually, they managed to pick up a 2-2 draw against Milan at home. There'll be a tough game here today, I'm saying that now. And it might end up being that we win this convincingly. But yeah, a couple of really good players in their team. Spezia corner, 17 minutes in. Correa will take it to the near post, and there is a brilliant header, and Castile's had to save, as Spezia are showing they are a force to be reckoned with. They could be in for a very good season, you know. They could be the team to watch this season, Spezia. They've got some really good players, as I mentioned. I think they signed a couple of really good players as well in this window. But yeah, they're starting this game off incredibly strongly, and Juventus inside 20 minutes have not been able to really get control of this game. Pedri, Chiesa, Vlahovic to his right. He will play Vlahovic. Vlahovic will find me. Quick turn away as I'm trying to get an opportunity to hit the shot. We'll play Vlahovic. Vlahovic. Chiesa! Juve 1, Spezia 0. That is what the title winners can do. 1 shot. It's taken. And it's taken brilliantly by Federico Chiesa for Juventus. Initially, the chance looked like it had gone, but then we pick out Vlahovic. He takes 1 touch, lays it off to Chiesa, and beautifully with the outside of his right boot, he finds the bottom corner. Here comes Spezia, though, looking for an immediate response, and they'll find it! Araujo! Literally minutes after Chiesa gives Juventus the lead, Spezia are right back on level terms. And they are not going down without a fight. The away side, Luis Araujo, left foot, curling it past Castiles. And it was far too easy from Juventus' perspective. We got away with a couple of moments like this against Cagliari in match day 1. Spezia punishes, though, in match day 2. I was just going to say Milan are being held at the moment by Salernitana. Well, they're not anymore. Oh, no! Spezia in front! And it's Daryl Dike who's got the goal! Milan have just scored as well to put themselves in front, and Ali with that. Spezia, as we started the second half, have taken the lead. And the Allianz Stadium is silenced. Daryl Dike with a wonderful finish. Telling you, Spezia, watch out for them this season. Watch out for them this season. Right then, Juventus, what are you made of? You need to come back now from a goal down to try and get the points. Here is Dest, right-hand side for Juve, pulling it back towards me. Inside for Pedri. Pedri to Vlahovic. As there's no shooting chance yet, Pedri trying to combine with Chiesa. He'll hold on to it for the moment, but the space just is not there for Juventus. Pedri will find us! Oh, we've hit the woodwork! As soon as the ball came my way, I had to get the shot away because we were wasting time. We were passing it round, trying to open up the angle, and then when we do, it's a wonderful effort back off the bar. Vlahovic holds on to it, into the box. What can he do? Pulling it across. There is Timber! Travers will save as we're on to ultra-attacking. Half an hour to play, Dest going off. Change made by Juve. Zaniolo coming on. The boss wants to go for this. De Jong's corner. We're there at the near post, and Travers tips it over. It'll be a repeat of the same corner, will it? De Jong has got me at the near post. He's going over me. He's going a bit deeper. There's Vlahovic! 2-2. Juventus back in it. And with 25 minutes to go, there is time to find a winner. But the question is, who will be the team to find the winner? Here is Neves into the area of Juventus. Neves back. Picking out Araujo. Good tackle, Zakaria. And now here is De Jong. As Juventus are looking for the breakaway. Vlahovic, will he get me through? The pass, I've still got work to do. We're away from a challenge, and we got into the area. There's 3. Juventus lead. And you know exactly what was coming when Vlahovic got us away. We scored the most goals in Serie A history in a single season last season, and we're off the mark this season with our first. And when Vlahovic finds us, we've still got loads of work to do here, and I was a little bit worried about the finish because I just wanted to place it, but I was hoping we go left foot. We went with the right. Travers, though, stands no chance when we were that close. But Juventus being an ultra-attacking, does that mean that there will still be a chance for Spezia? As that's lovely by De Jong, picking out Zaniolo. Zaniolo to Vlahovic. No problem whatsoever. Juventus will come out victorious in match day 2. Although, credit Spezia. I said it, they're going to be a team to watch, and they have made this incredibly tough for us to get this victory. This has not been an easy game, and Juventus have had to be at their very best to come away with a victory. Vlahovic has started this season off wonderfully, and if he keeps this up, he might just break our record. Press on from Juventus, 2 minutes added on by the officials. There we go, full time from the Allianz Stadium. Juventus 4, Spezia 2 is the full-time score. Milan did go on to win by 2-0, but Napoli held by Fiorentina to a 2-2 draw. As for some reason, I'm now on the subs bench, so need to do a bit of training to get back in the starting 11. But for now, our training is with England, as that is our next game coming up. But we've got deadline day here. Now, I'm pretty certain that we've got everyone that we had previous. I don't think there's been any more transfers since the Hermoso transfer. Apparently, João Mario is rumoured to be joining us, but he would be our 3rd right back at the club if he does join. So, I'm not sure we need another right back. We've already got 2 in the form of Dest and Gusto. As Hlozek has gone to Real Madrid, apologies if I've not said his name right, for £106 million on deadline day. That is a huge transfer. Anything happening with Juventus? 4 hours to go in the window. So far, no, as João Mario now has disappeared from the deadline day rumours, and it is confirmed that he has joined Juventus. That is deadline day over. Right, squad hub. Let's have a look. We're up to 23, which makes me think we haven't sold anyone. So Vlahovic still here, Zaniolo, myself, Chiesa, good. Into midfield, still the same midfield. 3 right backs, Des, Gusto, and João Mario, all 85 rated as well. 4 centre-backs and the 2 goalkeepers. So yeah, after deadline day is finished, we sold no one else and we picked up João Mario. So, that's the squad. And we are going to try and retain our Serie A title whilst winning the Champions League as well. Speaking of the Champions League, let me show you our draw because it has now been made. And we're in a group with Manchester United, Celta Vigo, and Young Boys. I'm quite surprised seeing Celta Vigo in the Champions League. Couple of European Championship qualifiers of England. I'll be simming both of these. A 2-1 win over Finland. Actually, turns out there was only 1 European qualifier with England, as we'll now be playing Salernitana next. And, my friends, that is where I'll leave today's episode. Just the 2 games, but we've had a transfer window, so I've gone through a lot of things. And I'm recording this before university, so I do have university to get to. But, as you can see, next episode, we will take on Salernitana before a Champions League fixture against Manchester United, Atalanta at home, and if we've got time, we'll also take on Cremonese as well. If you want that episode tomorrow, get this video to 700 likes, and I'll give you the next episode of My Player tomorrow at the usual time of 4 p.m. If you're excited to see the Hogwarts Legacy playthrough, that video should be following this one at 6 p.m. today. Please do support that video if you are interested. I completely understand if you're not, though. But yeah, it's something different. I'm using the face cam, and I'm a little bit apprehensive to see how that video goes because, one, I've not used face cam before, and I've kind of pushed myself out of my comfort zone, if you will. So I do hope that you enjoy it. Until next time, stay safe, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great evening. And I will see you all back here for another My Player Career Mode very, very soon. Look after each other. Adios.